Turning now to a Valley News Live investigation. The city of Oberon in Benson County held an emergency meeting tonight where council members were seeking to vote out the mayor. According to state records, the city has failed to submit annual financial reports for the past 6 years. Council members say they've launched an investigation with the Office of the State Auditor. We started looking into this after a viewer reached out to our whistleblower hotline, and several shared these types of pictures. Concerns about the drinking water. Council members said the mayor appointed himself to take care of this water issue. He says he's been trying to fix it, so he paid himself the money that the city would have paid to whoever was hired. Keep in mind, they haven't found anyone yet. The city says there are still health risks for those who drink the water, adding all residents should boil it before drinking it for now. Tonight, council members decided to remove this water maintenance role from the mayor, but determined to start a petition before voting on actually removing him from his mayoral seat. Remember, this story came in through our whistleblower hotline. If you need help with an issue in your community, you can call it too. The number is there on your screen, or you can fill out the form on our website and the free VNL News app.